Hello, Spirit House here. I just wanted to warn you guys, especially those of you who have been, gang stalked and under heavy spiritual attack over the last couple of years. Uh, Things are, this full moon energy, it's a wonderful thing. I've experienced a lot of creative, like, inspiration and things, but also just to warn you, not to put fear in you. Don't be afraid, don't be scared, be prepared, type thing. But yesterday, I could feel like heavy projection on me over the last, and I'm always just prepared for it over the moon cycles. But heavy like negative projection and spiritual attack over the last 3 days leading up to the full moon, and still lingering. But yesterday, I had a house fire, and it started out of nowhere in my garage. And the funny thing is I went out there, and I don't normally do this, but I left the side door open because it was hot, just to let the fresh air in and to let some light in to do some laundry. And so there's a garbage pail next to the washing machine, and then there's like this folding table that's made out of resin that's in between the garbage pail and the washing machine. And the plastic, it's like a tall kitchen garbage type thing that I have out there, and I keep dryer lint and dryer sheets. That's basically what it's for. I throw it in there, and came inside, and I laid down just to meditate and do some healing frequencies and stuff. And so I'm laying there, and then out of nowhere, I just like, I need to get up. I need to get up right now. And I got up, and I went into the hallway, and I smelled something, and I was like, that smells like smoke. And so I opened the door to the garage, and it's filled with smoke, and there's flames that are about 4.5 feet high coming from that garbage. Okay. And so I extinguished the fire, but it's like, it was really shook me up. And if I had not gotten up out of the middle of meditation and gone out there to check, it would have caught the sheetrock on fire, and it would have just been could have been disastrous. So I'm so thankful. And I've been doing heavy space clearing, meditation. I've been cleansing my energy constantly. I've been taking spiritual baths daily, um, you know, um, doing my mantras and things like that, and heavy prayer, heavy prayer to God. But it's like, even with that, these people are like, somebody is pissed. I don't know what's going on out there, but somebody is like having a witchcraft tantrum out there. So this happens. That shook me up, but it's like, no weapons formed against me shall prosper, right? So I was just praying and thanking God, showing gratitude that I caught it and was able to put it out, and nothing, not even my washing machine, was damaged. So very thankful. There was the whole waste paper basket was melted to the ground and stuff, but I mean, that's nothing compared to what it could have been. Okay, so then this is not all. Then 3 hours later, I go to the little corner store, or the neighborhood store, not the grocery store, but the little neighborhood store that we go to. And I went to get some milk and stuff, and for my mother, and and I pull out of the driveway, and I get about 20 feet down the road, and these two pigeons fly down out of nowhere and appear in front of the car, like in front of each headlight, and stare at me and sit there. And so I honk the horn, and they don't move, they don't budge. They're just staring at me like they're mad. Okay? So I'm like, okay, this is some kind of omen. Let me turn around. Finally, they moved out of the way after like 2 minutes. I'm not kidding you. And that's a long time for two birds to be staring at you while you're in your car. After honking the horn and everything, they moved over to the sidewalk. So I said, okay, I think that I better find out what kind of omen this is. I need to turn around. So I turned around, went back in the garage, and I thought, well, I'm going to meditate on this for a minute. Um, and before I went inside the house, walked back down the driveway, and I took video of these two pigeons. I mean, it's like they're still sitting on the on the sidewalk, staring at me. Okay, down halfway down the street to the stop, to the stop sign. So I'm like, this is okay. So I took some video of them and then I went back inside the house and I meditated on it for a minute. And it's this damn karmic couple. That's who this is. I mean, they're flipping out. Don't know what's going on with them, but that's who it is because I know their energy because they're in my energy a lot. And so that's what the two pigeons were about, And it's like, then I just got pissed off. I'm like, they just don't want me to leave the house. They're mad. They don't want me, it's like, so I got back in my car and I went to the store. I get to the store and there's 5 kids that come in that are between I call them kids because they're between the age of 18 and 21 probably, and 5 of them. And they look like nice kids. Didn't think anything about it. I go collect my items and I get in line and there's some people in front of me. And then, so these kids surrounded, one got behind me, 2 were on the aisles right outside the aisle that I was on. I mean, strategically, it was like encircled. And one of them got in front of me and turned to me and stared at me like they were going to block me from the register. Okay? And right then, a family of 4 came in and another couple came in. And they kind of broke it off and dissipated. And so I bought my stuff and I left. But yeah, it's kind of real out there right now. So I'm not telling you this to scare you because I'm not scared, but it's like, just do everything you need to do, like all your meditations, to stay deep in prayer, and just, whatever. It's just a bunch of tactics basically to get in your head. And, if you persevere, I know it's not fun, but it's happening to a lot of chosen ones right now, I feel like. Not just me. But it's like, here's an example. If you just persevere, as hard as it is, and just stay really 10 toes down with Divine Source Creator and your meditations and your cleansing, just everything, make it a routine, you will overcome these things. I used to get horrible migraines every moon cycle, horrible, debilitating migraines. And because of psychic attacks, and I am a migraine free now. I don't get them at all anymore. And so I hope this inspires you because, it will get better. It's just that I feel like somebody's panicking or running out of time or on some kind of cycle, and it's like they're flipping out because they didn't win, type thing. So they're just doing everything, throwing witchcraft tantrums and psychic attacks, and everything they can because they're just mad. But, just combat that with love, happiness, do what you love, create, make some things, cook, garden, do whatever, but don't let that get to you. But I just wanted to let you know to maybe up your spiritual protection. I'm doing mantras. I'm doing Gayatri mantra, what might be beneficial to do once or twice a day at this time, because I just feel the energy's really, really heavy. And it's like one last attempt, before they slide off the edge of the earth, it's that type of thing. So anyway, I love you, and I'll talk to you in my next video, and I'm praying for you all. Okay, goodbye.